I'm quite sure that this chair is in one of the old photographs. I think it is. It's actually from the hallway. Now, there's some interesting, looks like slate for a fire surround there. And they're quite thick. That is at least 1.5 inches thick. And there's one on either side. There's a part in the back and some more other parts in the back. That'll be very interesting to get those out and have a look. Yeah, it's not the safest place to be. You can see some of the plasters coming away. And I think we're going to have to put quite a few acro props in here to ensure that it's structurally safe. And here is the window. And this is about 11 foot tall and pretty much 8 foot wide. And I can't move that door, but here's the door is very wide. It must be at least 4 foot wide. And then we come into the hallway now. And unfortunately the panelling here has degraded as we go up. You can see a lot of the Gothic detailing. And up here it looks in very good condition actually, if I just slightly turn around now. Go around and back down. Yes, it looks better down there. There's the front door. And here again we have the remains of a piano. You can see obviously the timbers that have been built into the wall with slate shims. Not the best, to be honest. And then obviously the thickness of the plaster, which is at least 1 inch, if not more thick. And up there you can see it's been there's lath up there. And unfortunately over there that everything's fallen away now. You can almost see the outside through the top corner there. Ceiling. And I can't really zoom out enough here, but if you get underneath here, that gap there in the floor, that is where well, underneath us is the cellar. And this is where everything starts to collapse and fall in. So you can see they've put some scaffold boards down, but it's not helping. I'm actually standing on one right now. I don't particularly want to take any further steps, as there is potential for the floor to collapse further. And there we go, we can have a look out. And it's a massive front door, really wide. There's some detailing on the surround. Is the east side of the house where the front has come away. And I daren't walk across this, if I'm honest. I don't feel safe going any further. But this line coming up here would be where the staircase is. And again, we can show you some images of what this looked like before it all came tumbling down. And this stone part at the back here, that is all one very large chimney breast. You can see the brick chimney up there. I don't know if you can actually see it. Oh, let me see if I can zoom in on that for you. There. So you can see this, and again there's some fractures in the stone. And it's been suggested that we can use some Syntec ties to try and keep that together. But with it being a rubble stone infill wall, we're not sure exactly how effective that's going to be. But above it, we've got the brick chimney. So as we're unable to reach the first floor, here are photos from the archives. The landing was very grand and had a skylight which shed light down into the hall. You can also see the door halfway up the stairs which led to the back of the house. Here's the bedroom in the northeast corner on the new extension, and you can see even 40 years ago that the room was in a terrible state, but unfortunately today that no longer exists. Here's the middle bedroom at the front of the house. It has by far the most decorative window, and even with a small fireplace as well, but this has obviously seen better days too. Well, that brings us to the end of the video, and we would just like to thank everyone who's watched, liked and subscribed to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.